Hello everyone, this is Afmaninzoa from ManiFx.net. Welcome again to the 7th tutorial, and today's tutorial is the continuation of the 6th tutorial. In fact, this is the thing I came to find out yesterday. So in most of the things onwards, probably I discover something which is going to enhance your trading. I'm going to give it to you. So in my last tutorial, I was pointing out the pairs that you should focus on trading, and I gave the examples of GBP pairs and non-GBP pairs, and I elaborated GBP pairs with an example, against Euro USD as an example of other pairs. And I pointed out that in trading, make sure that you focus only on GBP pairs. That's why even when you see my charts here, I only have GBP NZD, GBP JPY, and GBP USD. The reason behind was GBP pairs, in fact, are more volatile compared to other pairs. That means they will have quick moves, and hence you will have quicker results or quicker profit compared to other pairs, let's say USD, Euro USD, USD CAD, and so forth. And when I just tell you this information now about why you should focus on GBP pairs, it's not that something I just came up or somebody just told me and all that. It is from the thorough investigation I did, or thorough research I did on what pairs that I should focus on when it comes to trading. And I came to realize that GBP pairs are the best to yield quicker profits. And then in today's tutorial, I want to compare among the GBP pairs. First of all, as I pointed out in several tutorials, that you don't need to, when you are trading with Geo, you don't need to have maybe 20 pairs on your chart so that you are going to find opportunities here and there. But at the end of the day, first of all, you're going to make your system very heavy for no reason. So it is better that you keep very few charts, and along with that, you just have good results when it comes to profit. So what I found yesterday among the GBP pairs, okay, which is the most volatile of all and which gives you very quicker results. Compared to, comparing these three which I'm trading, GBP NZD, and then GBP JPY, and GBP USD, I came to realize that GBP NZD is the most volatile of all, because yesterday, as you see my chart, in fact, I started, when did I start? I think I started around here. And then the regression channel, in fact, was pointing up. And then in fact, on my case, because I went to sleep, I put the take profit around here, but it went up to here. I think there was news at night on NZD, and then the same night it came down here, and then it shoot up again, and then now it is falling right now. Okay, so as you can see that, let's say it was today, yesterday was around, first of all, don't, disregard this time here. In fact, it's not 6 a.m. right now. It just tells me the wrong time. Right now it is, what time? It's 16:51 p. 16:51 hours. Okay, I'll change it later. But I'm just checking the date here. Yesterday was 7th of August. What time is flying to the new year? Okay, as you can see that from, just within the 2 days, I had a signal here, and then it went up to here. So there was 1, 2, 3, and then now the market is falling. Okay, as you can see, as you can see that the market is falling down. But for GBP JPY, in fact, from here, there was a lot of the market reconciliation around here. So it is just it's a bit slow compared to GBP NZD as well as GBP GBP USD. In fact, it just went up some points here and then it fell down again. But as the curve points out, it means that the market is actually going up. Okay, so if you bought around here, it means that you should just keep your position open and then it's just going to go up again. Okay, but again, when it comes to GBP JPY, it is a bit slower compared to GBP NZD. So my take here is, or what I'm trying to inform you in this tutorial is that when you want to trade several pairs, first of all, you should only first consider the GBP pairs. That means GBP USD, GBP JPY, or GBP NZD. Or GBP Aussie. I think these are the pairs that you should focus on. But do not take Euro GBP, okay? Because in fact here when you take Euro GBP, it means Euro is the base currency, but the rest GBP is the base currency. Okay, so I'm advising you to take only the GBP pairs whereby the GBP is the base currency. Okay, so the thing I want to inform you is that let's say once you want to, okay, you have your 3 GBP pairs like here. So the one that you should focus on first, or the one which you should give the first priority is the GBP NZD. Okay, so with the GBP NZD, and then from there you can take other positions. Okay, and just further to taking an example here, it means that here, even if we got a buy position, but it is a bit risky because as we can see that the market is already pointing down, and as you can see that it goes further down. Okay, so it is a bit risky to take buy position here. Okay, until the market now curves a bit down. Curves in a U shape, because this is an N shape. Okay, so when you have the regression channel in form of N shape, it means that do not take a buy position. Okay, and as you can see that it is very steep going down, so you should only take the sell positions. Okay, and then here the market is a bit parallel. It means the market has not really taken the market is actually flat. It means that it's not diagonally parallel or pointing up or pointing down. It's actually pointing sideways. So the market actually goes sideways. So it will take some time for the market to pick a position. Okay, so this is one of the things that you should consider. There now the market is parallel. And then when it comes to GBP JPY, this is a very nice setup for you to start going up. Okay, as you can see that we have already got a fractal here that we are going up. Okay, and then don't ask me that why didn't I take a position here. In fact, I'm not taking this account I'm just using for elaboration purposes. So in fact I'm trading with another broker. Okay, so once you have a U shaped like this, of the regression channel, it means that it's a great setup for you to go up. Okay, compared to a GBP NZD here, whereby we have a regression channel pointing down in an N shape. It means that you should only focus going down. Okay, so this is the key thing that you should focus on. Of course, here the market is flat, but as usual, that the market will always go from one point or one zone of regression channel to another zone of regression channel. So as simple as that. Okay, so I hope you have understood what I've explained here. And as usual, that we are going to use the arrows as the way of exiting our markets. Okay, so do not think that, okay, once the arrow just shifts to another, it's going to be repainting and all that. But at the end of the day, the regression channel is the greatest guide on which point or which direction we should take our market. Thank you very much. Wait for the next tutorial. What great thing I'm going to bring you. And later on, I'll be delivering some not basically tutorials, but some form of setups for the signals, and I'll tell you that right now I'll be giving the before and after. That right now you can take a buy position or sell position, and then I'll give maybe probable TPs, which means take profit, and as well as your SL, which is the stop loss. Okay, so I'll be giving guidelines for people who can take the signals, and I'll be uploading the videos every day, which means it is a great opportunity for you to take to take the positions, so long as that you'll visit my channel. And there's also a proof of how accurate my system is. And then for a good example, yesterday I was talking to one of my friends who actually was foreseeing buying my system. In fact, it was around here where I gave him a signal. I gave him a signal that you should now buy. Okay, so in fact the market went I think I gave him a signal around here or something. I don't remember, but I remember there was a line here which was resistance, and then because he was actually using the normal charts, and he was not very familiar with geometric Renko. So he kept calling me like 3 or 4 times saying that I think the market is not going to go further and all that. I think there's a big resistance there. I just told him that you just take a position and let it go. And in fact, at that time, the regression channel was actually curving upward. Okay, so I told him that you just need to take a buy position and let it go. Luckily, he listened to me. He took a buy position and let it go. And then there was also another resistance somewhere here. Okay, I think around 1.87737, something like that. So I just told him that put a TP there. Okay, so he put a TP there, and then life went on. And then he kept calling me again. Oh, the market is not going to go up, it's going to go down. And then I told him that the difference between you and me is that you are using the normal charts, and then I'm using the Renko charts. Because the Renko charts, they are only governed by price, but your charts are governed by volume, by time, as well as price. Okay, so the thing is that when you switch on, through, let's say, 4-hour chart, maybe 30 minutes chart, 1-hour chart, 1-day chart, and all that, you'll get confused. And this is exactly the confusion I used to get. Okay, so he kept telling me that when I just do my analysis, the market is going to go down. And then I just say that you just take a buy position and let it go. And then so long as I give you a TP, just let it go. And then in the morning, the first call he made me say that, how did you know that the market was going up? I just told him that because my setup or my system does not focus on, you don't need to do any kind of technical analysis yourself for trading and all that, because at the end of the day, it does everything for you. So you don't really need to sit and start analyzing where the market is going to go and all those kind of things. You just trade what you see. And then once you just trade what you see, let it go. Do not try to check it again and again and again and again. No, it's not working like that. Okay, so this is one of the reasons that why my system, I'm proudly saying that it is over 95% accurate. It's just because you trade what you see, and everything has been mathematically tested thoroughly, so you don't need to worry about anything. So thank you very much, and wait for the next tutorial.